I gotta still set this bitch.
We,
Yeah, we're on the fucking.
you know what it is? Back at it again. Very Light Skin podcast.
Yes, sir.
Is this
Extremely.
our third, fourth?
This would be our third podcast
Third.
uploaded.
Yeah.
Podcast number 3. We're about to get started. My apologies.
No worries. I think I'll take the lead on this first part. You know, what's the most light skin thing I did this week? Is that what it is? So light skin moment of the week. Light skin moment of the week. Yeah. Let's see. I did. Oh, I just been really. I know this not something I should not be doing. I need to do it. Combing my hair out because I'm like, I need the extra curls, and I always, bro, like last night I had worked. I work at Chauncey Social as part-time security guard, or bouncer, yeah, bouncer. And I be looking in the mirror, always checking my hair, making sure it's extra curly, like, make sure it's sitting the right way. Like I'm always catching myself doing that. I was doing that like all night last night. I'm like, this some light skin shit, and then because I'm like, I get it. Because this one dude came up to me, he was like, "You have it easy. You're tall, buff, light skin with curly hair." And I'm like, "Whoa, where's this?" Everyone at my work, there's so many people at work that say that to me. Like, I mean, nothing bad against them because they're all great people, all cool people. A lot of dudes be like, "Bro, we're sorry, we're not a tall, curly hair, light skin." I'm like, okay, that does not mean nothing, bro. That to other people, the more we do this podcast, the more we talk about what it means to be light skinned, and then you kind of understand. Well, we had these talks in our past segments where it's like the stigmatism, what it means to be light skinned. It's crazy because people are gonna be like, "What are they talking about?" But it's like literally, I get hit with it every time I work. What's that,
Yeah.
Mike? But
Fucking. You just gotta be like, my bad. Sorry.
like,
Not you. It's not meant for everyone. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
no,
If you're not like built that way, you're not built that way. You're fucked.
yeah,
Like you're screwed. Sorry. Hey, dice didn't roll that way.
yeah,
You gotta cook with what you got.
yeah. Like, it's interesting, but it's funny because, like I said, the more we do these podcasts, the more I start even realizing more like, okay, this is what like there's a stigmatism that goes behind like what I be doing or like who I am. Like you're tall, light skin, curly hair. Like, okay, is there something that comes with that? Because I don't hear nothing after that. But it's funny because people I notice will kind of throw their problems on you because of who you are. Like he said, it's how you roll the dice. Like, sorry, your dice weren't rolled that way. You didn't get the pair of sixes. Like, got a 2 and a 3. Like,
Get a 2 to 3.
but
Can't cook today,
yeah,
bud.
but that could be said for anybody. There's
Yeah.
always gonna be someone taller than you, bigger than you, has something. But it's up to you to change, maximize what you have,
Yeah.
right? Like, I know I'm tall. I know I have hair or whatever, blah blah blah. All the stuff that comes with being light skinned, but I'm trying to maximize that and more. Every person should do that, not just light skins. But yeah, light skin moment of the week. I went into a rabbit hole, but that was it. I mean, it was just my hair.
Hey,
It's like,
you'll get used to it. You'll get used to it.
yeah,
Fucking. What's my light skin moment of the week? Let's see. I've been playing. I guess that was my light skin moment last week. Playing dirt, but I won't use that. Oh, I got my hair done, but that's not really light skin. I mean, dreadheads just gotta get their head done. But I will say it's been kind of freaky because I never really got my hair done. Like I've never twisted my shit. Like when I was growing it, I just let it I just grew it in a hat really. When I was working at Chipotle, just was stuffing a fro in a hat and I was towel drying it a certain way, but yeah, it just started dreading out of nowhere. I was just like, yo, you know,
mm-hmm,
freaking one day I had dreads, one day I didn't have dreads, the next day I did. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But recently I've been like, nah, let me start to really start twisting these hoes and like try to even them out at the bottom because the front looks different than the back. Like it's more skinny in the front.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, fuck that. Let me tighten up. Let me lock in for real. So I locked in the front yesterday and the back. My sister did the back because it's tough not seeing and your arms are tired of doing that shit. So I had her do the back.
My arms get tired when I undo my braids. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that shit's tough.
I can only imagine doing the thing.
Yeah, I used to have braids when I was like, when I used to do my braids in 7th grade. I used to like do my own braids and shit. My sister just taught me how to do my own hair. I used to do like different knots and shit, Bantu knots.
Adding to that, something I don't know if other light skins share, but hair. I didn't learn how to do my hair really take care of my hair until I got to high school. Shout out to a certain somebody who had said, "Hey, you're light skin, act it, take care of your hair." I was like, it was a female friend, real close friend, and so I'm getting better at not name dropping because I don't know how that person would feel, even though we're really close, like it's family for sure. So, but still not gonna name drop. But anyway, she said, "Yo, you're light skin, you have good hair, take care of it. You need to start combing it out, conditioning it, blah blah blah." I was in high school, and so I would say I kind of I was more on the conditioning part, getting better hair products, not using Head and Shoulders, not washing my hair every. He said not using. You know, feel me? Not actually putting conditioner, oils, moisturizers, stuff like all these stuff to help grow your hair, help keep it healthy, not look. Because I would just get knots, or like my hair would dread up too. But it'd be like the nasty
beads. I know what you're talking about.
Like these fat, disgusting dread. It just was not, it was not good, bro. So
because your hair, you let your hair do that shit, it looks different.
Yeah, sometimes I have to I remember how I can easily dread my hair. It would not be hard at all. It just naturally dreads. So I have to comb it out or at least run my hands through my hair. But now I'm starting more combing it. More combing it. Shout out to my girlfriend now because she's just comb your hair. So something that I wanted to talk to you about was we can get into this topic actually is
let's get into it.
Talking about your hair.
Having I had a fucking journey with my head, bro.
How does that look growing up? Maintaining your hair.
Okay, because my hair is different than yours too.
Yeah.
But
so just black people know how to take care of hair.
Yeah, I have 4 black sisters too, so they're gonna really lock in. Because my mom if you think of it like that too, my mom also has light skin hair. Her hair is super long and wavy, so or more straight, I should say, not wavy. So when I was a kid, I had waves. My sisters were like, "You're gonna brush your head." I had a brush everywhere I went. Always had a fucking fat ass brush, just So I was doing that up until 8, and then when I turned 8 or maybe 9, I just stopped giving a fuck about my hair, and then I would just get a haircut whenever my mom and dad were like, "You're getting a haircut." Here, let's fucking go. But I started really caring about my hair in middle school. Niggas were grilling. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, that's rusting. It's around rusting age.
Yeah, what? So what? My middle school was so ruthless, bro. If you went to my middle school, you would understand. I still what? I still low-key scarred from some of the incidents of middle school. So think of it like this. So my 6th grade year, I started getting getting on my parents of all right, I want a haircut. Whenever I get it, I see my hair getting grown, okay, my line in, I started looking for stuff like that because people are talking about you grilling, and people are yo, I'll come in with a fresh cut from an actual barber, and then they'll be like, your cut's clean, and I'm like, okay, and I didn't really care about it. And then my dad cut my hair, and then he'd be like, you want to do whatever? I'm like, sure. And they'll do whatever, and then I come in and they're grilling me again. I'm like, bro, it's just a haircut. So I didn't understand that there was a freshness scale.
There is.
Yeah, there is. So I understood that 6th grade, right? Because my
Early,
dad
damn.
was starting to cut my hair. 7th grade, I was like, okay, Dad, sorry, like
Yeah,
I'm
you-
retiring you.
You had a good run.
I'm sorry, I'm not cutting. I'm not letting you cut my hair anymore. But that was okay though. He didn't care. He was like, "What? Like, I'm tired of cutting your hair anyway." Because he was like, "You want to try cutting your own hair?" I tried and was like, "Don't want to fuck my own shit up," and so I let him cut it. And that was his last time ever cutting it. And then 7th grade, I was going. My aunt was like, my aunt used to drop me off in like Zion. It's like another like the city right next door. We'd go to Zion to get my haircuts, and then like I'd have to wait on her and like work through her schedule. That took too long, and then I didn't get a haircut for a long time, or like I wasn't taking care of my hair. That's what it was. Like my hair was napping up, but like I was trying to take care of it, bro. Like my hair is just very just nappy. Like it's just it's very coarse.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just tough to like get a handle on it once it gets past that fro stage. So and like back in the day, I was a part of that, like the people that like made the naps cool. I always need to say that because like 7th grade, 6th grade, I'm still getting grilled for naps, bro. If I didn't get my haircut, I'm waking up nappy as fuck then. You know what I'm saying? So people are grilling me like, oh, nappy head ab. Boy, I'm like, all right, your hair's nappy too, nigga. Like we're all nappy here together, nigga. But you know, some niggas are really still picking out their hair. 7th grade, people are still picking out their hair. Some days I'd just be like, fuck it. And then my aunt gave me the sponge too.
Game changer.
Yeah, she gave me a sponge in the 7th grade. So I'm early, bro. Like going into that summer. So
I didn't do the sponge till sophomore year.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. So I got the sponge 7th grade. Going into that summer. So I remember getting my haircuts and being like, "Fuck, I'm gonna sponge it." But my mom did not like how it looked. So I don't know if I have it on this phone, but I have a picture from when my mom took me to get that haircut, and like I was bald, bro, bald, so bad. I knew it was that bad that I didn't go to school because it was on a Sunday. I didn't go to school on Monday, hoping that my hair would grow just a little bit. It was bad. Get to school, I'm already getting grilled. It's already you already. I was in one class. I might already. I'm not. I'm definitely gonna say it on the pod right now, but I don't know if I've told you. There's this one class that it was social studies, and we had a long term sub. The sub was my basketball coach for the school, so like I knew him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows this guy who played basketball. So he's our sub, and then there's this girl named Carrington. Yeah, Carrington. You remember this because I saw I commented on your Facebook shit a few years ago about it. So Carrington, fucking, she's cool. You know what I'm saying? She is nice. But back in the day, we all hated each other. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what it was.
Arch nemesis.
Like you know. Oh, and Carrington, fucking, her dad is the basketball coach for an AAU team. Like so, I know her too. So we get to class. She's grilling me. She says, "You look like the peanut from the Proud Family." You know the one that's like, yeah, that one. What's his name? My teacher's like, "Oh shit, the peanut from the Proud Family." Puts it on the Promethean board. Yeah, the entire class rolling now, and I'm just in that bitch like whoa.
Yeah, your soul just got.
Like I'm done. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I got cooked early, bro. I got cooked early. So that's what I'm saying, bro. So that shit happened, and I was like, okay, I'm always gonna have hair on my head. Like, there's never not gonna be a reason for hair not to be on my head. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I can't imagine you bald right now. You
bro. I got.
You look like a serial killer.
Yeah, bro. It was bad. So ever since then, I've always had hair. And then my 8th grade year, that graduation, that's when I got the fade. Because you know DDG.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to watch DDG back in the day too. Yeah, bro. I used to watch DDG when he had like 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, bro. Just because like that nigga was in the same area, not the same area, he's in Michigan, but like just because like, you know, YouTube shit. So I used to watch that nigga, and I fucked with his haircut because he had a fade. And I'm like, you have the same hair. I could probably figure this out. So I went to Milwaukee, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just getting a haircut because I had a mohawk at the time, like the fat mohawk, fat to little.
Yeah,
I had one of those, and then I go, and I'm like, yeah, like I want to get this. He like, bet. This nigga didn't even pick out my hair. He just the back. So I had like a out of fade,
I
but then
know.
my hair was like,
Hey,
yeah, bro.
so back when Odell, I had the same experience as you. So, you know him, Seth.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, another light skin moment.
Okay.
You're a light skin, bro. Stop getting these weak fades. Because my dad would do high and tight military fades. That was me growing up. My whole until I got to high school, high and tight military fades.
High and tight.
I looked like a ball, like a knucklehead.
This is how you said high and tight.
Yeah, like high and tight. So I get to high school and I meet freshman year still a fade. Then I transfer to Maricopa. I get a Seth says, "Yo, Frank, you need to grow your hair out to get a taper."
Yep.
So I grew my hair out, and I waited till it just grew like 2 inches. Like it like was kind of more hair on top than on the side. I was like, taper, let's do this right away. So I get that taper right away, and then boom, a couple months later, like my hair is like definitely not this long, but it's like pretty decently long. And then I see the Odell. Peyton sends me a picture of Odell Beckham Jr.
And Peyton sends it
He
to
was
white
like,
nigga.
yeah, he's like, get this hair. He's like, your hair is just like his. I was like, bet. I get the Odell. I had that Odell for 7 years.
The Odell, okay, I met you in the Odell phase.
Yeah,
For sure.
I had that for 7 years. My hair in high school was all blonde.
For sure. And every single fucking day.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I had blonde hair literally every day.
To the point where I was like, is that his fucking actual hair color?
Yes. People would literally ask me, like, is that your natural hair color?
Yeah,
like,
and you rocked it though, respectfully.
Yeah. You feel me? But that was that Odell. Like that went from like a taper. It went from I had one, it was like 3 segments. Ball fade, taper, Odell. Till now, where it's just like a height, like a fade. I just get a fade now on the sides. Like I used to get burst fades too. Because Odell had the burst fades, man. Odell really changed the culture because everyone's getting the mohawk, burst fade, gold hair. Like everybody had mohawks. Everyone had that burst fade, like the fade all the way. Like a taper and a burst fade are damn near the same thing. It's literally just a shade getting from dark to light, from most of your hair to dark to light. And so like now I'm just like, to make my haircuts last longer, I get a 1. I get a 1 on the sides. I want a skin fade.
Yeah, okay. I get a bald.
Yeah, because I already have the hair on top is all that matters.
Literally, that changed the game, bro. Getting a fade I see why it's a fuckboy haircut. Because once I got that, things changed a bit for your boy. You know what I mean? Just a tad bit for your boy. Like, I definitely added points getting and it's crazy because like when they chopped it off in the back, like it still looked fucked up. It still looked crazy because like it's like a mohawk, but like you just zoom. So all this hair is hanging in the back, but it started hanging all over. You know what I'm saying? Like so, the only where it wasn't hanging was in the front. So I was kind of creating my own vibe, but I was trying to get the DDG. It just didn't. DDG his shit was just like shorter, so it was manageable. My shit just was long already. Like he did not touch this top. I was like, you don't really have to. I thought he was still gonna pick it out. This nigga did not pick out anything. He just says, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
When I cut my mohawk to go back to a taper, he did the same thing. Yeah. So now I just had this narrow hair that kind of was like, I know exactly what you.
But after that, I went to my cousin who cut hair out there, and then boom, he like fixed me up for my actual graduation, and I was straight. But ever since then, I've always had hair. I've always had a fade. Like I've never, and that was 8th grade. That's kind of crazy.
There's some differences.
Been a fuckboy for a while. Jesus Christ.
But I like that's crazy because like I said, my whole life, like I had curly hair when I was 5 till I was like 8, and then 8 came, all of it gone, and I'm just like I was rocking that high and tight, that one all around. You feel me? And that was just like
high and tight.
And it was just
but once you started realizing like, yo, like I could figure out this hair. Because, like, that's kind of where Fox is right now. He has the high and tight, but that fits him. I remember when Fox had the curly hair, too.
A kid.
He did. But like, he could figure that out now.
Yeah, one thing I can say about being light skinned is, like, navigating through your life with, like, what you have to go through. Like, again, you have more black qualities, your hair, your skin tone, moisturizer. everything like kind of matters a little bit more because if you don't take care of it, like you don't
fall off.
you don't put lotion on your thing, on your knees, your elbows, your arms. You look ashes. You look like you do crack. You don't do your hair. Your hair gets nappy. It gets dreaded. It gets nasty looking, and it's like yikes. Like you don't want that. Like there's so much you got to do, and that's right. Recently, I've been like I've always had good hygiene, but to take it to another level, I've had to like
you have to boss up.
Yeah, and that's just
you learn what other people are doing too. You're like, oh yeah, I definitely need that.
Like my girl's black, came from black family, all girls. So like I'm like, she's right. I have good hair. I gotta comb that thing. I got black people hair. You gotta take care of it one way or another.
You have light skin hair.
Yeah, but
I have black people hair.
I still black.
Yeah, it's black.
How many white people have curly hair?
There's white people with curly hair. There's white people with that type of hair too.
Very seldom. They're not walking around generally.
Are
they? No.
That shit, but you can, okay, let's talk about your hair for a second. Because I don't think niggas are going to claim your hair. Niggas are going to claim mine because it dreads. Yours does dread, just does not look the same.
It'd be brown dreads. It'd be literally what you have, but
it wouldn't be blonde dreads. Your hair,
I said brown.
Oh, it wouldn't be, well, I just think when you look at them, your dreads wouldn't look the same as mine. Like they wouldn't dread the same.
You know what I was thinking of getting to, and they were saying that I couldn't do this, but I think I could because he's light skinned. CJ Stroud, I like that look.
Let's see. Let's look at his. What does he have?
I think he has twists.
Twists are in dreads though. That kind of looks like my hair. Yeah, that looks like my hair. Yeah, that definitely looks like my hair. What the fuck? Yeah, that's just closer to mine than yours. I don't think you'd be able to do that, buddy.
No?
Sorry.
I think I could rock it.
Like you can't even. You don't even have curry hair. Like look at Stephen Curry's hair. It's not that curly. He still kind of has nigga head, like a nigga head.
Oh, you said Curry?
Curry.
Okay.
Maybe what's his brother? Maybe his younger brother. You could get away, but even then, he kind of still has a nigga head.
I don't have this guy's hair at all.
Curry?
No.
Yeah, Curry still has like some nigga in him.
Yeah, that's like more.
But he's light skinned from light skin. Like he's a different breed. Like we all can agree with that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Okay, but that like I like when my hair is braided. I can braid. I like.
Yeah, no, you're. That's what I'm saying. Like, you definitely have braidable hair for sure. Braidable. You could do twists. You could do a Bantu knot, bro. If you Bantu knot your hair, you know the curls that'll come out of that shit. If I Bantu mine, it'd be curly, right?
What's Bantu?
A Bantu knot, it's like when you fucking wrap your hair against itself and you just knot it. Boom. You knot it. You like condition it. It's like some shit you do for like a day. You knot it, condition it. Boom, boom, bap. And then I only did mine for a day, I should say. I do it for like a weekend in high school. Come back and my hair looks diff.
You said Bantu braids.
It's Bantu knots. It's not braids. Because you knot it to your head.
I find out how to spell knots. Oh, okay.
I don't really keep the knots in.
How long would you do it?
I do it for like a day. Let's say like I do it yesterday, leave it for today, tomorrow, boom. Like I take it out and then just let those curls shine. Granted, if once you wet them, I don't know how your hair works though. I know how my hair works with the Bantu.
It gets loose. Curls become loose.
But I mean, like as soon as you wet them.
Yeah, like when they get wet, they just like hang down.
They wave out. Listen, I mean, you try whatever. But I will say our dreading isn't the same. The only half breed I know of that like he had legit dreads, obviously Bob Marley, but fucking that I can think J. Cole. J. Cole has like some Negro hair.
Yeah.
But like he a half breed. I didn't know that until like 2016. Like it was a late like, oh, no cap. Or not low-key later, like maybe 2018. I was like, I did not know that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
There's
Yeah,
not
his
like
hair is like yeah.
because he has like dreads like mine. Like because when people would be like, "What is your hair like?" I'd probably be like, kind of like J Cole. I'd use him as a reference.
Yeah, he said I got him on deck, but he's ours.
But
So.
he's you got him drafted.
We got him.
You
We got him drafted, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, talking about J Cole. Holy crap.
Going to rap.
Yeah. Let's move
So the
on.
new Future album.
The album was tough,
Yeah, I didn't know it was a diss track.
but then I didn't know that Drake's old album was dissing Future. What would Pluto do?
That's what I be thinking about. Like
I just listened to it.
you,
It's not that nice if you're really thinking about
you
it.
didn't listen. You just listened to that.
No,
song?
I just re-listened to it. I should say.
Oh, I was like,
I've listened to it.
That's
The question in it. Like, I know the song.
Yeah, I was like, I played because Alec didn't know about that when we were driving one day. I was like, play this song, and then he played it, and he was like, whoa. But I've been thinking about that since because when the album dropped, I'm already on it, so I'm listening to that. I'm like, why would he make a song? What would Pluto do? And Future's not in it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, like
It's a lot of.
I thought something was up
that's
there.
Extremely light skin of Drake. Yeah, like extremely.
Because like the song would have been the song to me. I like the song, great song.
I love all this music.
But I'm saying the song would have been even harder if you say what would Pluto do, and then you have him in there, and he'd come in after like you say that last verse, where like one of the verses where it's like, question is what would Pluto do, and then Future just come in like the song That's It with Future and Lil Uzi, like how Future come in on that.
It wasn't meant to. I guess it wasn't meant for that guy.
No, so but that makes sense. I didn't even know that last album was a diss track.
No, like he's diss. I guess he was dissing a few guys, and obviously, fucking. I just don't know where Kanye fits in this, or even I don't think Kanye fits in this. I think he's like the old nigga that still raps.
He's out of politics.
He's a political guy now.
Drake's always gonna stay in politics. He's gonna be right at the center.
What a rap politics?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What Kanye's doing real politics? Like, he's doing the real deal politics. Yeah. But damn. So whose side are you on? Obviously Drake and J. Cole.
It's so tough.
Let's go.
It's so tough to say whose side I'm on because for the longest time, like I represent Future. Like I was, like.
But you see where he chose.
Yeah, and so then at the same time though, like I grew up on Drake. Like headlines, I remember going on me and Peyton on the computer, 8 years old. Headlines. Don't tell me, like so, like it's so tough because Drake holds place because when I grew up as a kid, but Future is like, yeah, I'm sorry, he's just too good. I don't know. I'm kind of split. It's Civil War. Someone posted the Civil War. It's
literally Civil War, and it's like, hold on, where is everyone fitting in this? Because you're like Drake and Future were like good friends, and I guess not.
It's over a girl too.
Because if you listen to the song, he like, yeah, I guess Pluto would do it. I'm gonna do it too. And you're like, oh my god, what are you?
And then he said, what's it called? They made a song too. They dropped that girl's name in the name of the song.
Damn.
Future and Metro Boomin. The girl's name is in the caption of the song.
I don't
So,
bro, I don't know where I sit on this. I'm because I really like Kendrick Lamar.
It's really like this.
K-Dot really will out rap both of them.
Who?
Kendrick Lamar.
He's better than Drake?
In rapping, I have to say yes. In rapping and in the pen, he low key is. He is. He is. Whoa, hold on. Then Drake, he is.
You know Drake what I equate that?
Drake just makes music that I.
You know what I equate that to? I equate that to like Michael Jordan and LeBron James.
No, this is all the same class. This is all the same time. This is all at the same time. They all came up damn near. They all came up at the same time. Yeah. Fucking. The only thing you can say is that Drake put on Kendrick, in a way. He brought him on his first tour. Put him on his first tour, but I feel like Kendrick was gonna come up anyway.
At the end of the day, he's Like I get what you mean because I like. Don't get me wrong.
When it comes to this,
Lyristical. Kendrick is him,
when it comes to that,
but at the same time, Drake is like
Drake is him though.
his songs are bangers.
Drake,
like
I fuck with his music. Like there's a stigma about his music, and I was a part of that stigma for like 2 years because I didn't know I was light skinned. I was still in that I was still just in denial. Like I just didn't know yet.
Yeah.
So when Drake's dropping like bangers, I'm like, yo, like it's just some light skin shit. It's until he dropped Scorpion where I was like, things are serious here. What am I doing? So I respect him.
Like I get what you mean when it comes to like lyrical people like Kendrick, but then it's like how I look at it too is like, because I'm not disregarding, like I grew up on Montana 300, like I grew up, on those type of guys like that could Logic. I'm a
Logic
big
do has bars.
yeah, like they get deep, like the bars get crazy. You feel me? Like they really like talking, but at the same time, I'm like this. I'm like I think about what Drake did, headlines. I'm on one with Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, them boys. Like,
I mean, if we did like a song for song, it'd be kind of stupid though, because we both be going back and forth. And then some of those songs you like.
give me 10 of Kendrick Lamar's best song, and I'll give you 10 of Drake's best songs. And I know for a fact I have 10 on standby.
I mean, I'm sure I have 10 too, but that's not my point because I like both of these guys.
No, they're both good.
But I feel like,
and I agree with you.
I feel like their success is different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But let's say they were to do this battle, right? Right? This is the real
rap
question.
battle.
Bro just dissed him. You heard the diss.
Yeah.
You think Drake is gonna come back with a better diss? That's my question to you. And that's what I've been fucking dealing with. Because Twitter doesn't think so. You know what I'm saying? I know you've been on Twitter. Like,
Yeah.
Twitter is saying Drake's feeling real light skin right now. Or he might go stupid.
Because it's been a peaceful era of rap for a long time.
It's been peaceful for too long. Everyone's nice with each other. He like LeBron'd everyone.
Yeah.
Until he realized, like, think of it like this. Bro's LeBron, Drake's LeBron, and fucking
Kendrick's LeBron.
Or Kendrick's LeBron. This is all interchangeable. And let's say Drake is KD.
Oh.
See what I'm saying?
Never mind, switch that again.
And then what's his name is Curry.
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Yeah.
So there's
Future Kobe.
Kobe's not here anymore. R.I.P. nigga.
No, R.I.P. Or would you say like Future would be that guy, or he's not that guy?
I think Future
is like Draymond Green, or
I don't know. I haven't thought that far. Jesus Christ.
Because this is the Civil War part. This is like Future's now along with this. He's not just.
It is that Future's with K-Dot now, and Metro Boomin. This is Atlanta. So who is he gonna bring from it? Who is Drake gonna be like? Oh, you want that? Okay, here goes Lil Baby and fucking and Gunna. Here goes their album, and I'm gonna produce it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what are you gonna do?
Lil Baby and Gunna are gonna, or the Migos.
Or the Migos. There's a lot in Atlanta now. What are they? It's just what's going on here. It's a lot. It's a lot happening at once.
It really is, though. No, I'm not gonna get in between it because I like both their music. I'm not like a diehard fan for either one.
What about J. Cole?
I like J. Cole. I like that last album he had. Or it might have been an album or two ago.
I hated the off season.
That was a good one.
The off season, the 2021 one or whatever.
Yeah.
He made me honestly kind of angry as a fan. I'm like, you dropped this?
Hold on, I gotta.
The off season when there's this hoop on fire. It's him standing like a fucking dickhead. Yes, bro, it's that one. There's like 2 good songs on it, and the other, like, he dropped the other ones.
There is 2 good songs. Hold on,
like Close is a good one, and then
Hunger on Hillside.
I don't give a fuck. Close and another one. I don't.
Hunger on Hillside is not a good one. That's peaking. He's talking about that grind. He don't care.
I could care less. But like that's what I'm saying. I was like, if you were to see my Twitter
Or
in
some
2020,
$1 million. I
if
think
you
it was.
see my Twitter in 2020, it was literally like, bro, I need him to drop. Like I'm one of those fans. And then he drops that. You expect me to be fucking ecstatic?
He probably should have because this is probably his best album.
It's not. KOD was better than that. KOD I had to be like okay with that for 2 years. But I was listening to Damn a lot. So
No,
that's why like my relationship with J. Cole and his music is kind of shaky recently,
it's
the last two
shaky.
years. Like he could drop a good song and he'll drop a good feature. Like a J. Cole feature is crazy. So I respect that. But he just hasn't really been locked in. Or, maybe he has, and I just haven't been fucking with it. There could be that too. But Kendrick's album was also like I I like Kendrick's latest album more than J. Cole's latest album. I think that's another way of putting it too. That's how like I feel about this. And then I'm always gonna like Drake.
It's not to like.
It was
not to like about it. He's
That's what I'm saying.
he's a stud. He's him. That guy.
He is him.
That guy is him.
There's a lot to learn.
I mean, yeah. Headlines. I'm on one.
I think I like how emotional.
Motion picture.
I like how emotional he can get.
Yeah, like he gets emotional, but like
He's passionate.
how I feel like I'm a Drake Lightskin. My bad.
You obviously are. You're definitely not a Chris Brown.
And so I'd be like,
you say Chris Brown, but you just don't. You just don't mean it. You just don't mean it.
I really am because it's like
you're definitely a Drake.
I'll play so much Drake, and I'm like, damn, like fair trade with Travis Scott,
Yeah,
and I'm
banger.
just like, that's me. Like I'll be hearing, I'm like, that's me. Okay, I get. Or like 4 p.m. in Calabasas, like rest in peace. I'm the black sheep. Rest in peace to McFarlane. Like he's the black sheep. Like I'm the black sheep. You know what I mean? I grew up in a white family. I was the black sheep of the family.
Like literally
and figuratively. I was both. So it was like,
yeah, like your way you understand his music at a level that I can't even understand it.
Because I feel like I've lived what he lived. Like
a lot of you light skins like that.
Because he's a light skin before me. Because he was like,
oh yeah, he's a half breed.
Yeah, he's a half breed, and
he's
so
like a 90s half breed.
A 90s half breed, and I can't imagine how that was because you're still coming off of like racism. Like tensions are still kind of high. Like it's the country is changing slowly, but that's like the frontier. Like the 90s was a frontier of like black people, in my opinion, like towards I would say equality. Like 80s and 90s of like this era right now, like where we're at currently right now, 80s and 90s.
He was
he grew up in that.
He was in that.
Degrassi, like light skin, like it's crazy how they cast him in Degrassi. Like he's that lovable light skin character in there, and that's like,
and he popped his ass.
But that's what
he said. Ah.
But that Drake is like young, like Hollywood,
like hungry.
And he's like, let me get in this rap game.
Yeah, and then like he ate it up too. Bro, have you seen the video of him like talking about the Toronto slang? He's like, it's stupid. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga's really talking shit about how he's talking now, essentially. I like that out of him. Like, be a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like be a dickhead and be a hypocrite. Yeah. I'm with it.
Yeah, and so I'm just like he went through the motion. He was that first like he's the king of light skins, man.
Absolutely.
He's that guy that's just like
he's like the Abraham Lincoln of light skins.
Yeah.
He set us all free.
He set the tone.
That was a bar. That was a bar. He set us all free.
Yeah, like he's So just kind of like going off of him is crazy. It's crazy just to watch how far he's come.
So it's really K Dot versus light skin. That's scary. As a light skin nigga, like I'm kind of like whoa. Where am I gonna be at?
Like we got Curry, Chris Brown, Steph.
Chris Brown's for sure gonna lock in with the Lightskins.
Steph, Clay.
But think this rap game though. Like,
I'm talking about like you get an army of light skinned people on your side. Patrick Mahomes, throw him on that team. CJ Stroud on there. We got just an army. We're just a room full of 100 and some light skins.
We have crazy, but like think about the rap game though, nigga. It's a 2-on-1, and I still feel like we could still lose.
J. Cole.
J. Cole's tough.
J. Cole.
Still got 15.
Feel me? Like, we're good.
Or 20.
We're good. We got J. Cole, Drake. We're safe.
These feel safe.
You want to know what you want to understand?
Feel safe.
Drake's been fighting his whole life in the rap game.
He has been.
He had to take on a couple of people. You could say he's like MJ in the sense because he's had to fight a couple of dynasties, a couple of Hall of Fame rappers, Meek Mill.
Torched Meek Mill, but he got torched by what's his name?
Who's the other guy before Meek Mill? They're just talking about it.
Yeah, he has torched a few niggas though. But the nigga after Meek Mill, what's that one nigga's name?
After Meek,
where's he from? That nigga's
Where's
name.
he? What, do you know what state he's from?
Like Florida.
Florida.
Who dissed him about like his kids?
Ooh, dang, yeah, I know you're talking about because then he brought him up back in
I don't know why his name escapes me. I feel like I just saw his face today.
Didn't he hit him back in Scorpio though, or something like that? Or
dude, he did not recover from that. He had to come out with like, yes, I have a kid. No one knew he had a kid before then.
Who was that guy? I remember that.
Yeah, he's like one of those like Jay-Z guys. Like, I forgot his fucking name, but like I did not know who he was beforehand. Like that's how like crazy he was. I don't know who you are, and then now like whoa.
It's crazy to think that like Drake.
He's like one of those Kanye guys. Yeah. But yeah, he like I just listened to it a little bit a few days ago, and I was like, whoa, he really did torch Drake. And if he could torch Drake like that, imagine what fucking Kendrick could do. And what Kendrick knows about him throughout the years. Because I'm sure nobody has shit on that nigga. They could just talk about how he doesn't release all the time. I mean, he doesn't have to. Or like your last album was ass. Maybe like, nigga, what about yours? Nigga, let's get to torching. I'm scared. Because I fuck with all these guys.
Yeah, he could get on Drake about a lot of things.
You get on Drake about all these things. Yeah. But it's like this was like a soft like jab, right?
Yeah.
Like, because they were jabbing him, but like sneak dissing, right? On some light skin shit. Like, we're not going to tell you we're talking about you. We're going to talk about you. Then boom. This nigga's like, fuck that. Here goes some dark skin energy, nigga. Talking about you two niggas. I'm like, whoa. How are they going to reply?
Yeah.
Are they gonna come? Like, how do you think they're gonna reply? Like, come on.
Hey, yeah.
Like,
I'd be thinking that. I'm like,
because like J. Cole, he's probably gonna reply like, no, I'm the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's probably gonna put his gloves up and we gonna start fighting. Drake just might make another hit. Might not. He might have some subliminals in there.
That's what he does.
He might have a few, but like he's not gonna talk about nobody no more. He's done with that.
He is. He's older.
He got torched.
I just think
you can get torched again.
I think he's just older now. I think he's.
But they're all the same age.
But I'm saying, like, look, like
he just this fucking Future. What would Pluto do? He's not older, nigga. Fuck that.
No,
he's the pettiest nigga out of all these niggas.
Nah.
You don't think Drake is petty?
He is, but younger Drake, like, I want to say,
it's a different Drake for sure.
2017 and below Drake was a different Drake.
Sure,
he was more aggressive.
But like
I would compare that to like 2012, 2013 LeBron.
He's still dissing niggas though.
Yeah, but it ain't like the thing is if you kind of look how Drake comes up from like 2000 to 2017, that Drake right there, he was hungry. He was going for that goat of goats. Like if you listen to all of his songs, you hear him talking like. He talking like he said, it's emotional, but it's like it's hitting every time. Because I don't know. Like you listen to older Drake, like that ass, like the what album is it? if you give this album in prime in particular right here, I have it.
My bad.
The Motion. What album is this?
Drake does have he has hits, but they all have hits.
Care Package. You listen to Care Package?
What? Yes. That was Draft Day on it.
Wow.
How about now?
Hold on.
How about now?
I'm glad you just brought up Draft Day because
I'm up right now. I was still. Hey, hold on. We don't want to get draft. Hey, come on, slow down.
My bad.
Hey,
I gotta add that to the playlist because wow,
yeah, I got you.
Wow, I had that.
How about now? I still like. I remember going to basketball tournaments. I have the big headphones throwing. How about now? 100% and simping. I'm not even talking to the girls like that. What am I sad about?
What a time to be alive.
But I'm already starting to like learn these things early. Drake was him. He's teaching me things that I didn't even know. Like he's teaching me how to simp and get over it. Hey.
Come on. That album? I'm not going to play.
Jesus Christ. Yes. Just say the album. I understand.
Sorry, copyright, my bad.
Yeah, I know. Jesus fuck. But like, I'm not editing these. That's why. Like, oh fuck.
If you're reading this, it's too late.
Yeah, come on.
More to Life. Scorpion, you already said that.
See, during More Life, I wasn't listening to Drake, but that was a good version of Drake. But so it sounds like you just didn't really listen to Kendrick a lot.
I did.
You did?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not taking away from Kendrick because he has some bangers, and he's lyrical because I do like lyrical guys. Like
when it
I
comes
like
to like
bars.
painting a picture, he's the best at that. Like just sitting there and listening to his music and like really listening and visualizing, he could do that.
Yeah.
And you're like, damn. Like J. Cole could do it too, though. That's what I'm saying. Drake doesn't really do that shit. J. Cole can do it to a T.
Yeah.
Like fucking what's that Forest Hill Drive? He's doing that all over that album and the albums before. But it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's just a difference. I think that's a main thing about it.
It also helps too with like
I didn't know about it until like maybe like a year ago, 2 years ago. I'm like, damn, these niggas just rap different.
It also helps with athletes playing your music too, like putting those clips into your thing. Because I'll be hearing some of like their mixtapes or like they're on social media and they playing that song. I'm like, ooh, okay, like oh yeah, that. But not too many people are playing like Kendrick as their guy, even though he's him. Kendrick's him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kendrick.
He's not main.
His last album,
I would say he's not mainstream.
Yeah,
like
his last he was, but it's like his last album that came out like last year or whatever. It just wasn't. The hits on that album are different than the hits on his old ones. It's not like Humble or like DNA.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you remember those? Those were fucking tortures. So it's just different. Like he just doesn't rap like, or he can too. That's the crazy part. He has parts in like some of the song with Kodak Black.
Yeah.
On his latest album,
mm-hmm.
He could do that. Doesn't do it all the time. It's the only difference. I'm like, I wish I had do all the time like that. You'd be
Yeah.
There's a few rappers that like I've been waiting on their last few albums haven't been like that. Like there's one rapper named Mick Jenkins, and I love like his album when he dropped when I was a senior was fucking hard. Called like Pieces of a Man, and it just has hitters all throughout, like from beats to like how he's rapping, like flow, all that shit.
You know who reminds me of who you're just reminding about?
Mick Jenkins.
Yeah.
Who?
Cash Kid.
Cash Kid's tough too.
He had his album.
Cash Kid doesn't rap the same either. It's just like, but his last album. My bad. I'm talking about Mick. It wasn't only like 2 songs. Like I was like, these 2 songs granted, I'm one of those people who like I want an album just like that last one. And if you evolve, I respect the evolution. I just want it to one. Like I want it like he'll drop 2 songs that are just like the last album, and I'll be like I
Yeah.
want more of the last album. And the one song that he dropped that was like the album like Pieces of a Man. It was 1 minute and 40 seconds. I was like, ah, you know,
I need it.
I needed it. Like, and it's like the album's good. He has like a song with Freddie Gibbs on it. The album's good. I just wanted something else. Still fuck with you, Mick, but like,
I know. I feel you on
couldn't they
some.
all be like the last track? Like,
Tell me why people were hating on the. I had a couple people I work with like, yeah, that Future album. And so I went to the gym. And I was hesitant on playing the Future album
they said it was like
yeah,
tough.
like they didn't like it.
Oh, like
And
buns.
so I was
like buns.
And so I was like in my head, I'm thinking, I'm like, I'm okay. I'm at the gym and I'm like, it's late night sesh, hitting legs. You know, I need something to get me going. I'm like, let me try this Future album. I was like, I have high expectations because it's Future. So I'm like, people are saying it's buns. I'm like, all right.
That's not okay.
I played it. I'm like, I had like downloaded like 5 songs on that album because they're just like banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what they were talking about because
Yeah.
this Future album is the one I like been waiting for. This
Oh, good.
no, I'm done. That's all I
Okay.
said. Like this
Yeah,
is the one I've been waiting for.
yeah, this is a good. It's a solid Future album.
Yeah.
Cause Metro.
Yeah,
Metro
them
doesn't-
two together.
They don't. Metro doesn't hit.
Yeah.
He doesn't miss anywhere. But you get a right person in the stew with him to create an album. Scary. But
Have you listened to Bullseye too?
No, I haven't.
We'll play it after this segment.
Yeah.
But what I meant to going off of Future is like any hard song that he is on, like the music, the song itself, like the music, the soundtrack, whatever, the soundtrack. If that is going crazy and you put Future on it, he goes ballistic. Like I don't know what it is, but then you put Metro Boomin, the best soundtrack artist, producer of all time. You put him and Future together, every song that guy creates, every like beat he creates, Future is gonna hit it so hard, and that's why they're dangerous together. Because you got that guy who's creating those tough beats, and you got a guy who rides those tough beats. Like he's best at it. And I'm just like, okay,
It's a serious album.
yeah, it's tough.
I like talk about Lightskin moment. You know Tyla? Fucking in her music.
Mm-mm.
Am I saying it right? Better be Tyla. Search that up just in case, nigga. Like,
Instagram or YouTube?
It doesn't matter. If like she just dropped an album. But holy crap. The album is gas. She's like from like I wanna say she's from like South Africa. So like her shit's kinda like house. It's R&B but like house. Like Afro house. I'm still trying to figure it out. Like I don't know the actual genre name. It's Afro something though. Oh yeah. That album is good to the ears. I was listening to it, obviously, getting ready for work.
Mhm.
And I'm like, damn, this bitch is like I listened to the first 4 songs like in a row. You know what I'm saying? Just started the album, boom. They all just blended together, nigga. I'm like, whoa, whoever produced this like cooked. Like, I'm enjoying it. And I don't even like R&B. I'm like a rap dude. Like, you got me enjoying your R&B music or like whatever the fuck it is.
Well, I'm not an R&B guy either.
You know what I'm saying? But if I'm sitting here like, yeah, this is crazy. I'm dancing and shit. I'm like, yep, you cooked. And she's obviously bad. So, yeah, I don't know how that works, but we're gonna try to work out a contract over here to get her signed.
He said to get her signed.
Mm-hmm.
She
That's a signature we would
the
like.
jazz festival's over here, right next to my work.
The jazz
this whole weekend, and I don't know. I'm just not into jazz, but they were playing some bangers though. And
Bro,
I'm like,
you hear it's like you hear something that's good to the ears, you'll respect it.
yeah, and it's cool because there was like a lot of African Americans out here, like a lot of Black people
Mm-hmm.
were out, the most I've ever seen, and so it was cool to see because I'm like, I need to be more cultured. Like I need to. I'm never trying to be closed off. Be like, nah, I don't want this or I don't want that.
Yeah, so I'd fuck with a few of those songs.
Yeah, I will.
I'd fuck with the ones with Tim's. because they both slap. It's like another shorty, like black girl, but they like the singing's just good to like my ears.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think of her singing, and I'm like, wow, she's bad.
He said she bad and he can't help but play.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? She's bad. But hey, so I think we're gonna wrap up here. This was the third episode. We talked about a light skin moment. I think my light skin moment was actually listening to her in the shower. Like,
That's
isn't
a hardcore moment.
that is a solid light skin moment. Just like water.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
You're getting deep with it.
Yeah, I'm getting real like excited. So that was probably mine. But we talked about our light skin moment. We talked about freaking what I forgot what we talked about. We'll see it later. But it's the third one. We'll be back next week. We just dropped an episode yesterday, so
Tune in.
Lock in, boys or girls, obviously. Light skins.
Nah, always. On me.
Hey. All right, let's see.
Oh, solid.
Oh God.
We
This should be going by fast. I hit the 40 and I'm like, whoa, that's 40?